Good morning, everybody. Before I start showing you the decision that I made for breakfast, I'm trying to get some light here. I wanted to thank you for being a part of this group. I will be going live during the times that I eat during the day, so I might go live during snack time just to show you what I've picked for snack as well. And just to say a quick hi and to see if anybody has questions. But feel free in this group that if you want to share the meal that you're having, or if you know what you're going to be having for dinner and you feel it's not the healthiest and you want some tips on how to make it healthier or cleaner, let me know. Like tonight's pizza night for us, so I'm going to show you how I do pizza nights where I can enjoy some pizza but still make it a little bit healthier. So I'm going to put this down so I can show you guys what I am doing. Trying to see where to put it so while I'm cooking. Okay, so today I need to get a fork. I made this breakfast yesterday for Alex and he absolutely loved it. So it was requested for me to make it again today. So let me just show you my counter real quick. So I have the eggs out, the spinach, and I have the olive oil. If you will see, I have two pans. His and hers, because I'm making us the same breakfast, because my snack will probably be Shakeology today. I'm actually enjoying having that as my snack each day. I used to start my day that way. Next week, I think we're going to alternate. Every other day will be eggs, every other day will be Shakeology for breakfast and change our days up a little bit. So this is my area right now. You will see I have this green container. That green container measures the amount of greens that I need to have in a day. So Alex should have 5 of those and I should have 3. So one of them is going to be with my my breakfast, and the other will be included with my dinner. I will have a salad with my pizza. So let me turn it around and I'll show you how I'm cooking. Actually, I'll try to hold it like this, but take a little bit of the oil, not very much. Hold on one second, let me go here. So I took a little bit of oil. No butter, if you'll see. This makes it a little bit healthier when you're making eggs. Anything that you're cooking, use olive oil. It is a lot healthier than taking a little bit of butter, even if you have a healthy butter. You always want to use the olive oil. Yes, it gets oily sometimes, so I always tend to have to run some warm water and rinse the bottle off with the warm water, and that gets a lot of the excess oil off of the bottle. But yeah, that's one thing I changed when I did the Ultimate Reset, the Beachbody Ultimate Reset. I started using olive oil for everything because every recipe called for cooking with olive oil. So I got rid of all my other oils and bought olive oil only. Okay, I think my bottle's rinsed off enough. Let me wipe my hands here. Okay, so now let me flip it back around and I'll show you what I'm doing. So now I'm going to obviously heat up both the pans, and I'm going to put a cup of the spinach in each. So there's for his spinach, and I will fill mine here. And basically it's whatever you fill in this cup is my amount of greens for my breakfast. Easy peasy, right? So I'm going to cook these up before I do the eggs, but while I'm waiting for those to warm, I'm going to pour the eggs in here because with our breakfast we need 1 red. 1 red is 2 eggs. So I know that 1/3 cup of the egg whites, if I could open the container, is 2 eggs. So I'm going to measure out 2 eggs for him. He's getting 3. He's getting 2 whites and 1 egg yolk. I'm getting just whites. I don't need 3 eggs. So I'm just gonna mix his up a little bit, and then when it's ready, I'll pour the eggs into the spinach. So when you do the spinach, you just want to let it cook up a little, and if you notice, I really haven't been over. So you don't really have to babysit it, so to speak. So it's usually when I close up all my stuff, get ready to put it away while that's trying to get warm. You do the spinach until like it starts to get a little wilted. so I'm just gonna let that cook up. It doesn't take very long. His lunch is already made. Made it last night. Is what I try to do is at night when we're doing dinner, I try to make lunches so the kids will pick what snacks they want with their lunch. I like to make their sandwiches fresh, but so this meal came out of my 21 Day Fix book. And this is, you know, everyone goes back and forth with eggs. They're healthy for you, they're not healthy for you. Don't eat them, eat them. I feel that they're okay to eat. I don't see anything wrong with eating eggs as long as you're not constantly eating the yolk all the time. Now, if you don't have egg whites, it's okay to eat the yolk. You just don't want to eat that every day for breakfast. And then also, I will show you the bread that I use. Because with this, we each get a piece of bread. Can't really see it. Oh yeah, we can see it here. So this is the bread that I use. We love carbs in this house, me being Italian. And Alex loves carbs. He loves his breads. He likes to have bread with every meal if possible. So I'm putting the eggs in right now. So, being that we love carbs so much, I wanted to find a healthier, like I say, eat cleaner, eat healthier. You don't have to go crazy and change everything that you do with your foods. You just have to make some small tweaks here and there to make your foods a little bit healthier, or to pick a little bit of healthier options. So, I found this bread. Again, here's the picture of it. Story behind this bread, this guy, Dave, was in jail. I forget what he went to jail for. The story's actually on the bread, but he went to jail, and that's where he came up with this bread. And then when he came back, he wanted to patent it and do everything, but it is delicious. It's Alex's favorite now. I don't buy any other bread in the house. And I was afraid to share that bread with him when I first got it because I didn't think he would like it. And he actually sometimes will want a snack in the evening, and he'll just take a piece of bread and toast it, which is a very healthy snack because it's all seeds. It's a 21 whole grain and seed bread. When you're looking for a bread, healthier versions, anything grain, whole grain is perfect. Whole wheat, not so much. You still have all your gluten, you still have all the wheat and everything in it, so it is not the best. But anything whole grain is perfect. So these eggs are just about done. It's easier for me to do it like a his and hers with 2 pans because then I only have to stand at the stove once. So I'll show you the after, and then I'll put these pieces of toast in the toaster. So that's a healthier form for the bread. Now for me, I'm not having the bread because I'm having my bread with my lunch. So I am just going to have the eggs, and I will have some fruit with mine. Because, let me show you. And here's the bread, healthier form. That way you guys can see it. Actually, what I'm going to do is cut up an avocado with my today. I'm craving saltiness, not sweets for, here's one. Already open, so that'll be perfect. So let me put this here so I can put his bread in the toaster. So eating cleaner is all about the options and thinking about different ways that you can make it better, make it a little bit healthier. So like I said, changing what bread you use, just that one change can make a big difference. And this bread has such a flavor to it that, you know, you don't even need it in a sandwich. So like if you're gonna have pasta, you know, and you like garlic bread like we do, or toast, I actually take this and toast it, do light butter. I'll show you the butter that I use. This is the best butter. And what's funny is I read a book about vegan and clean eating, and this was the #1 butter that they put for it. So, you know, you lightly butter it, put a little bit of garlic powder on it, a little onion powder, and you have your own healthy garlic toast. I still buy the regular for the kids, but for me and Alex, I use that bread. So, I didn't like the way that avocado looked. It was already cut. It looked very, very yucky. So I have my little avocado cutter. So let me cut my avocado here. Alright. Now the avocado is a healthier fat. So you don't want to have too much of the healthy fat. So with the little meal plan that I use, it gives me this for my healthy fat for the day. So as long as I fill that cup, I know I'm eating the amount I should eat. It's that simple. So see, I didn't even have that cup out originally because I wasn't going to have avocado, and then I changed my mind. So, and I like a little bit of salt and a little bit of vinegar on my avocado. So Himalayan salt, pink Himalayan salt. And I'm going to salt the eggs a little bit too because I did not salt them when I cooked. That way it'll have some flavor. Now Alex likes ketchup with his eggs. So I do let him have the ketchup, but I put a very small amount on his plate because he is just starting to eat with this meal plan. So now let me put a little bit of the vinegar on there, and then I'll show you our plates. So this is a healthier breakfast. I did not use butter to cook with, but I still enjoyed eggs. A lot of people think when they go out to eat, oh, I'm trying to eat clean, I have to have oatmeal. Not necessarily. There's his little bit of ketchup, and then I'll get his toast out. His lunch is already made, and then I'm just waiting for him. So let me show you my plate. Okay, so I have my avocado and my egg, and I will probably also get a piece or something like that. But I have one of my greens, so I've definitely had a little bit of my green today. I've had my healthy fat today, and I've had my protein. So that's a well-balanced breakfast. It'd be great to have a carb on there too, but I know I'm having my carb with my lunch. And for me, I can only have 2 carbs, 2 yellows. So I'm a very low carb person with my food, which I kind of already knew before doing this meal plan that I would be a low carb person because whenever I eat carbs, I feel like I blow up. So my lunch will be this, and I will be having a protein with my lunch. So that'll be perfect. So just waiting on his toast. I'll put light butter on it because this is a healthy butter. So he likes to have a little bit of that butter flavor. And that's what I love about this butter is it's healthier, but a lot of times when you get that healthier butter, it doesn't have that butter flavor anymore. But this one totally does. So, all right, so let me show you his. That's his well-rounded. He has his protein. He has his carbs. He has his greens, his veggies, and a tiny bit of ketchup. As you can see, I made it healthier. So we had eggs, which most people say you shouldn't eat eggs. Like I say, I like them. So we have our eggs, and I just made it a little bit healthier. Didn't use the butter, I used olive oil instead. And that's about it for breakfast. So I'm gonna go get him so he can eat while it's warm, put his ice packs in his lunchbox and send him off for his day, and I'm gonna get my work done. So I will see you guys later. And actually, now that I think about it, I will not be using my carbs for lunch because tonight is a pizza night. So I'm gonna think of something else. Maybe I'll make a salad and I'll show you guys how I health up and add a bunch of stuff to my salads. Or I'll eat some of the turkey chili I made last night. But either way, I will see you guys around lunchtime, and I hope you have a great day. If you have any questions about what you're eating and how you want to make it a little bit cleaner, please post in the group. That's what it's for. Post in the group and let me help you pick the cleaner choices. Have a good one, guys.